Hey YouTube, how you doing? It's Kyle here and welcome to my new series called Be a Better Player. In this series, I'll be going over high-ranked competitive demos and breaking them down / analyzing them. And the whole point of this series is to give you guys a look at high-level play, help you learn new things / improve, and also to help myself improve from my own mistakes. I hope you guys enjoy, I hope you learned something new, so let's get started. Alright guys, so jumping right in, this is defense on Dorado. Pretty popular map. I actually do really enjoy Dorado. I think it's a lot of fun. And as you saw there in the beginning, we took the pretty common defensive spot of staying up top on the little like catwalk area and sticking behind a Reinhardt shield. And so that's probably one of the most common defenses you'll see at the beginning. As you could see though, when we did try to fall back, we ended up getting slaughtered, and that's something that should never happen. Ideally what you want to do is you want to have already fallen back to make sure they're not through, but in this case they had pretty much already gotten through the bottom and were already attacking us and picking us off one by one. So now we're regrouping right now behind the first point. As you can see, they're about to capture it. Here I'm coming around the side to try to see where they are. I also take a few shots at the Reinhardt shield. You know, sometimes it's really good to get in the habit of just shooting the shield if there's nothing else to shoot. It's definitely not your primary target in most fights, but it is always good to take down some of its energy or whatever the hell it is. Because really, at the end of the day, if you can take down that Reinhardt shield really low right before a fight starts, there's a good chance that your Reinhardt can get off a good ultimate and probably win you the team fight. So right here we begin to fall back a little bit. The problem is that we don't have much high ground. As you can see, there was a Genji up there. We finally do kill him in the end, but they've already pushed up quite a bit. So here they're at like sort of another choke point. There's a bridge above them, but we end up pushing forward here. Reinhardt gets a nice little ult, and we push forward and we wipe them. So that's something that you guys want to be looking for in your game, is opportunities where you guys can just push. And you got to be sort of precise and calculated with it, because you don't want to push and get wiped. But if you get 1 or 2 picks while not dying, you're up 6-4, right? That's when you want to push in, maybe use one more ult and just clear out the enemy team and wipe them. So now as you saw, I ran around the side, I'm up top. High ground is something that I always recommend for people. I think that sometimes it can be overlooked, and sometimes people don't even realize when they're on high ground how much of a good spot they're in. But in this case, I end up getting destroyed. I think I was discorded, and I just pretty much got one shot. Definitely a bad play by me. I'm going to need to do better with that in the future. There's no reason for me to get picked there. Perhaps I shouldn't have even looked over that edge. So once again, if you don't know, I'm a very aggressive player. I'm even more aggressive with some of the other heroes. With Soldier, I like to sit back a little more. But I think that sometimes being aggressive can really be useful. Now here I'm getting attacked by a Genji, 1v1. He's up close. I can't get a good angle on him. I can't land my shots or my Helix rocket, and he ends up just deflecting and then killing me. Really annoying fighting a Genji up close. I was trying to get into like a flanking position up top, something to help my team. And I think in a second here, you're going to see them go up top, right where I was about to be, hopefully to stop it. But the Genji ended up killing me. So now I'm running back. Obviously the walk of shame. My team's here already. Reinhardt's already up top. I take some shots at the shield. Now once again, you're not really going to do much, but it is good to do some damage to that shield. And then I find McCree over here. I start counter-strafing him, trying to live, because obviously if I die here, it's horrible for us. I need to stay alive. I need to do whatever I can. But the whole fucking entire enemy team was up there. They're able to push through together, and they take me out. Now I'm dead again, so I'm no use to my team. Harbleu here, you might recognize him. He's on complexity. He's just stuck. He gets exploded, as you can see. We start running back. They're about to push through this choke. And remember, one of the best ways to hold the enemy team is to hold them at the choke, right? Any choke on the map. I get a nice little kill on McCree. I ult. Here, the enemy Zenyatta pops his Tranquility. So that sucks. You know, that's never fun to have happen when you think you're going to get a nice ult. But at the same time, it's good to make a pop it and get it out of the way. Then our Zenyatta pops his. Reinhardt actually charges him, which is kind of funny because it doesn't do anything. That Reinhardt actually went for an ultimate, which I personally think would have been a waste, but we killed him before it went off, so he still has it. Now I'm still in the high ground position. As you guys know, I like to stay up here. We've pretty much taken care of any sort of threats that were happening, and I'm just sort of trying to figure out where these guys are going to come from. I see some shots. I believe those are Zarya shots coming over there from sort of the left side of the map, like the courtyard area where actually the final spawn is once they get this point. But I'm not going to push in, because I think if I push in here, I'm just going to get destroyed. I want to hang back a little and see what they do. The problem is McCree is ulting behind a Reinhardt shield. I can't do anything to help my team. It's not like we can break the shield, and McCree ends up getting 2 big picks on our guys. With that being said, Reinhardt jumps down. As you can see, he's charging in. Our Lucio pops his ult to try to keep us alive. Genji comes to me. I'm not prepared for it. He ults on me, and I die because I'm just trying to melee him for whatever reason. I don't know why I was trying to do that. I either needed to just run away as fast as I could or try to out DPS him, which is almost impossible in those situations. Now we spawn back. Obviously, they got that point. We just couldn't hold it. Even with our Lucio ult, we were a little bit too spread out, I think. And so that's another thing you need to look for in these games, right? Is sticking with your team. Right here, you can see the entire enemy team is together. Genji jumps up on top of us. We're able to just kill 2 people. There's the 3rd. Here's Genji discorded, which is always nice. It's always nice to have a Genji discorded because goddamn they're annoying. And we start chasing him down. Now I'm up here, I'm up top again, and this is a really interesting spot, right? Because, excuse me, almost anyone can get up here, but at the same time, if you fall down, it's going to take you a little while to get up. So just another thing to be paying attention to in the back of your mind in these games is when you're in certain situations and you need to get down for a second, think about getting back up. Sometimes it might be blocked off by the enemy, so sometimes it's really important to stay in the high ground position. Right here, as you can see, I start running back because I'm thinking, okay, maybe I need to get back up top. And here we go. So I am going to go up top. I'm going to start looking down on them, but not before a Genji comes after me. Once again, the Genji ults me again. Really fucking annoying. But my Zenyatta was there. I pop my ult because I know that I need to kill this Genji immediately before he can get to my team, because there's a good chance that Zenyatta wasn't going to be able to reach anyone else. And if that happened, I think we would have been in a horrible position. So I ult because I need to kill that Genji. I need to make sure he doesn't kill anyone. And also I'm thinking, alright, the enemy team is kind of below me. I should be able to get some kills out of this. I ended up getting nothing. Finally, I'm sort of playing around behind them. I have Harbleu there as Roadhog. I think we're going to be able to work together. I peek out a little bit too wide and I just get taken out. Really bad play by me. I got caught out a little bit. I was probably a little bit too aggressive. I should have stayed back and not exposed myself quite as much to that McCree. But with that being said, sometimes you have to take risk, and they need to be calculated. If you're not taking risks in game and you're playing too conservative, there's a good chance that you're just going to get destroyed. Here you see me pushing into this room. I never should have done that. I should have known that there was going to be more people there. They pop a whole bunch of ults and absolutely wipe us out. Reinhardt's pretty much the last one up there. And I want you to pay attention to what this Lucio does. Meep right here, right? He sticks around just a little bit too long, right? That was what, maybe a second or two too long. Should have booked it back to us, maybe helped giving us a speed boost out. But regardless, he gets caught out. He should have been back with us. I try to get on the point and I just get exploded because I'm horrible, and they beat us. Well guys, I think to conclude this video, let's just sort of wrap up what happened. We could never really get a good stop, right? We had one nice team kill, but after that, they just kind of kept poking away at us, taking us down kind of one by one almost in a way, and we could never fully stop their aggression. We try to take high ground sometimes, but we still got killed. Our ults weren't ever really used in tandem with each other. It was never like a really nice ultimate like they had at the end, where they had like 4 ultimates go off at once and just completely wipe us. And I think at the end of the day, we just didn't have the right ultimate management or the right positioning on this map to hold them off till the very end. So guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Be a Better Player. I hope you learned something. Next episode will come out when Season 2 comes out. Obviously, I'm going to be climbing to the top as quickly as I can to get some awesome videos. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something new. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.